Would you welcome in the red corner, born in the beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, now resident Auckland, New Zealand, Coach Craig Thompson. This young man is a cousin of former top American heavyweight Henry Tillman. Professional record of 14 fights, 7 wins, 1 draw, 6 losses, 5 inside the distance. 33 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, he tipped the scales here at the Melbourne Pavilion at a massive 134.30 kilograms last night. Will you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Clarence Tillman. Wearing white trunks with black trim. And across the ring in the blue corner from Concord, West Sydney, New South Wales. Ranked number 4 heavyweight in Australia in Ray Wheatley's World of Boxing. Chief cornerman David Kirby, Liverpool, New South Wales. This young man brings a professional record of 12 fights, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 no contest, 3 losses, 5 big wins by knockout. Holder of the OPBF in New South Wales Heavyweight Championships, wearing black trunks with a touch of white. At 124.80 kilograms, he's fondly known as Australia's Iron Rhino, Michael Kirby. Referee Tony Moretta, judges Samantha Bullner, Malcolm Bullner, Anthony Hibbs. 6 rounds of international super heavyweight boxing.
Hi boys, obey my instructions at all times, defend yourself at all times, okay? Back to your corners, come out and on the bell.
Tony Moretta, the referee in charge of the action.
And
It looked like Dickie Knee from Hey Hey It's Saturday in between Clarence Tillman and Michael Kirby.
Massive, man. If he's the Rhino, Michael Kirby, well, in the other corner it's got to be Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's his name?
Big Clarence.
Rhinoceros Rex, or I don't know, he's a massive unit.
This is just 2 big, tough, powerful dudes that are going to swing them until someone's on their backside.
With Kirby, we haven't seen him for a while. Hasn't changed. Straight into the action, taking on the big unit.
Tillman we've seen once before against Funaki on the Central Coast. Took the fight on only 2 days' notice against the undefeated Sydney sider. He was beaten on that night, but on 2 days' notice, I guess you can understand the preparation might not have been anywhere near what it should have been.
He was dirty too when the fight got stopped that night.
Yeah, not happy. Good Western Suburbs boy is Michael Kirby. Sydney's Western Suburbs, a mad Parramatta Eels fan, and I know there's plenty of Eels watching tonight. Players and staff. Craig Catterick and the crew out there in Western Sydney. Hope you're enjoying Friday night fights.
How the boys been going in the trials, Andy?
Yeah, look out, me and the Iron Rhino, we're Parramatta Eels tragics.
And what you're seeing here is what you're going to see for most of the fight, if it lasts a distance or however long it goes. These two are going to stand there. No need to have a ring this size. Won't be much moving around, let me tell you that much.
Look at Kirby here. Just looking for that shot, still banging away, but not loading up. Looking for that one opportunity to power up and go whack. As I said, Mix a Sydney boy. Our next show is in Sydney. The main event is Ryan Waters, Gary Sinclair. The semi-main event, a state title, Hussein El Husseini and Anthony Brownlee. Zach Awad, Joel Burke's also on the card. Virgil Calicoda, Leroy Brown, and kickboxing sensation, the God of Thunder, Thor Hootman, is on the card as well. We hope you can join us. That is March 25.
Big Thor.
Thor had a recent loss to the big sting, Paul Slawinski, over there at Knees of Fury in Adelaide, South Australia. Trying his hand at the more conventional discipline for a crack. As Kirby goes over the top of what almost appears to be a shoulder of Clarence Tillman. It's like a shoulder, it's just a whole lot bigger.
Isn't it? Why?
Oh, Kirby walks into a couple of big right hands. Oh, and a left.
He might be hurt here, Kirby. He is hurt.
Walks into another right. Is the bell going to save the Iron Rhino in this, the first round?
Look at Kirby, just looks at him. He was stunned there, Kirby.
I don't know how you can hurt Michael Kirby.
Ask Solomon Amono. They try and load up bombs. Solomon just pecked away, pecked away. This guy's got the best chin in the business, let me tell you, Michael Kirby. Don't try and land one bomb on him.
Okay, huge pay-per-view event in April. It is on Fox Sports venues and Main Event TV for all the information. Log on to the brand new website at mainevent.com.au. It is, of course, the rematch. Anthony Mundine and Garth Wood live from the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, Wednesday, the 13th of April. We hope you can join us. Why is there a rematch? This is the reason, because the contender champion, he dominated on the night, stopping the man Anthony Mundine. Can he do it again, or will it be a case of revenge? Hope you can join us on 13th of April.
Kirby took some real punishment at the end of that round. Tillman's got to take, you'll use that to his advantage and get the pressure on early here.
Oh, no holding.
We saw in the corner there with the Rhino, Michael Kirby, Angelo Di Carlo, the Vaseline pest. He says to me before the fight, he's holding the bucket, Bobby Boucher, the water boy. He says, which hand do I hold the bucket in, Chris? And I'm like, Angelo, it's a bucket. There's no left and right-handed bucket. You just hold it.
No holding, boy. No holding.
He was looking for a left-handed bucket to hold.
Mike Altamara in the opposite corner. The boxing fanatic. Helping out the T-Rex Tillman.
Nice little shot there from Kirby. A slapping right hand from the New Orleans native, who debuted back in June 08 against Jonty Wills in Las Vegas, and he was a svelte 129.3 kilos on that occasion.
That's two of me, Andy.
Yeah. Wow. His last fight was February 11 in New Zealand against Rob Trethaway. He weighed 122 kilos. So in a month, he's popped on 12 and a half.
Christmas, he must have had a healthy Christmas, Andy. That's what it'd have to be.
3 kilos a month, that's good going in anyone's language, isn't it? Oh, Kirby with a right hand there. But the power shots and more shots are going in favour of Tillman.
Short chopping right hand there from Tillman. As I said earlier on, these guys won't move too much. Short chopping punches. Kirby should try the body a little bit. He doesn't look too fit around the body, big Tillman. Michael Kirby in any fight in Australia is entertaining for mine. This guy is just a box of entertainment. He's got a chin of granite. He keeps walking forward.
Kirby in the black trunks, Tillman in the white trunks. And the big units are throwing them. 20 seconds remaining, round number 2, a 6-round journey. It's been brutal, what will be crazy, and coming up on Fox Sports venues and Main Event is Miguel Cotto, Ricardo Mayorga. What a fight that promises to be.
Real character, Mayorga, as is Kirby here.
Let's get our win first. Suck it in, there you go.
Have a look what went on in round number 2 here. Tillman had control at the end of the first, and he had to come out and take control in the second, but Kirby wasn't going to let it go that easy. Keeps trotting forward. Tillman having success with the left hook. Good left rip there from Kirby. The short punches of what both boys are thinking are working. If I was them, I'd be digging to the body this round.
80 seconds out, round 3. It's a walk short.
We saw Pat Rouleau earlier on. He was a real body snatcher. These two are head hunters.
Definitely.
Subtle. Kirby's come out in not a very good mood. And there's not many things in life that would be any worse than Michael Kirby walking at you and not being in a great mood.
Definitely. You just saw Kirby have success there at a bit more of a distance.
Yep.
Here, you're not going to hurt the T-Rex from here. Get back out a little bit, give himself some room, although he's got to be careful himself because Tillman's got, you know, obviously decent power.
Break, step back, step back.
Feel free to change areas of the ring there, boys. Nice body shot.
Two big units are both active members of the Facebook community, and we're both very confident coming into tonight. The last thing on their mind would be socialising with the masses at the moment, I would assume.
Definitely, they're both looking confident. No one wants to take a backward step. Defence isn't really a factor in this part of the fight. Oh, that's better from Kirby. Tillman just eats it up and comes back. All the boxers who have to cut weight and make weight hard, sitting at home having their chicken and salad, they'd be dirty at these guys. The meals these guys could eat.
Nice work there, up high on the zone from Michael Kirby, a crossing right hand.
I think we've seen Kirby land a few more shots this round just by putting his punches together a little bit more.
Michael Kirby doesn't need to cut weight, he scares weight. It leaves voluntarily when he's not in a good mood.
Good body shot there from Kirby.
Speaking of heavyweights, Rugby League enforcer Big Carl Webber has dropped a couple of kilos in the off-season. There's a couple of suggestions that he wants to step back in the ring at the end of the season. Of course, fought Scotty Lewis on the Contender Australia final card at the Sydney Entertainment Centre at the start of 2010.
Ran out of steam a little bit towards the end of the fight there, which didn't help him.
He is looking $1 million, my man Big Charlie, and high hopes for 2011.
One man you wouldn't want running at you. You get him fit, he could be one of the best players in the NRL, Carl Webb. Tillman, he's still firing away, but the jaw's open a little bit more, but he's still digging in. Kirby just keeps digging to the body this round.
Is it enough to take the round though?
I don't know. One of those fights that I would hate to be a judge of.
I would hate to be scoring this one in the heavyweight division. I tell you who has got the job: Anthony Hibbs, Malcolm Bullner and Sam Bullner. Let's take a look at the heavyweight rankings as they stand as of February this year. Justin Whitehead is the champion, and in May, all things being equal, it is booked that he faces the number 3 in action at the moment, Michael Kirby. Alex Leopai and Peter Cronje are on the cards. Bobby Mirovic is making a return, or has made a return, should I say, and he has got dreams of becoming a 4-time champion. Colin Wilson and Sasaya Funaki, the undefeated Sasaya Funaki. You throw in guys on the periphery at the moment like Lucas Big Daddy Bound, banging Benny Edwards from the national capital. And the heavyweight division is starting to look a little bit all right again.
Domestically, if you can get all these guys together, like we're going to see Michael Kirby, Justin Whitehead, there's some excellent fights out there for Australian fight fans. Kirby come out, use the jab, yeah. And I think if he just stayed off a little bit, he could have a lot more success with that.
He's a genuine fighter and a genuine tough nut, but gee, he can box as well, Michael Kirby.
Definitely.
Record in his last 5 fights, 4-1, all of them inside the distance, but has only had the 2 fights in the last 12 months.
Work out of it. Work out of it.
Oh, good work.
That is nice.
He had his body weight behind him that time, Kirby, and he let it go.
And he's just taken a few there. The receipt was a good one from the T-Rex.
Both these guys, massive units, chins of granite, and they're just still here. Round number 4, still in the phone box, firing away.
Father of 4, Michael. Lovely wife, Anna, no doubt watching on from their Sydney base tonight. Former New South Wales champion. Defeated our good friend Paddy Kennedy at Cronulla back in 2007. Nice shot there from Kirby.
Will the ladies be dirty at Pat Kennedy? Just went off the market, a married man now.
Just over a minute remaining, round number 4.
Oh, short chopping right hand from Kirby and the left hook to follow. Oh, but the uppercut from the T-Rex and the right hook from Tillman.
Both big men, the longer it goes. Tillman's going to run out of steam, and has that started because he's taking a few big shots here from the Iron Rhino.
I thought the eyes disappeared a little bit there on Tillman.
Get back, mate.
He might be just about done. There's still a little bit of time for Kirby. I said that in the last fight, so don't trust my judgment, I guess. Brad Pole proved me wrong. He fired off till round number 6.
Short little shots from the inside at the moment. Again, both men still willing to work, but not willing to load up unnecessarily.
I'm not sure they got it in him, Andy.
Watch that head. Watch those heads and close.
With sporting teams and elite individuals in 2011, it's the norm. You go and have a Gatorade, you have a muffin, you rehydrate, you do all the right things. I'm proud to say these two boys will probably go and enjoy half a dozen skewies at the end of this one, and they deserve it.
Tillman's nearly shot the big unit. As we have a look at the what went on in that round. Short shots, that's the name of the game for these two big guys. Short chopping punches. Short right hand, short left hand. Tillman fires back, gets some good shots of his own. Identical, both of the guys. Oh, nice left hook there from Tillman, and one back for Kirby.
Yeah, he's buckled a couple of times on the body. All right, so 2 rounds. Don't give him anything cheap.
2 rounds remain. Brian Wilmot calling the shots in the corner with Angelo De Carlo in second.
We saw Kirby do that at the start of the last round. He come out using the jab, he had success. Then we end up back in here. Get on the jab and dig to the body as Tillman lets a flurry go that looks like Floyd Mayweather.
He's got nice little short crossing shots, hasn't he? A nice roll of the wrist from Clarence Tillman.
I think it's worked for him in the past, and he knows that out of the distance to fire on those long shots, too much energy out there, he reckons.
He had 7 fights in his homeland, the United States. Initially, Clarence Tillman. His last 8 have been across the season. Look at this from the T-Rex and the Iron Rhino. He responds in tune.
Where did that burst come from, both guys? Tillman nearly knocked Kirby's head off, and Kirby just eats it up and comes firing back.
Right, step back. Keep the punches up, mate. Keep the punches up.
He didn't even hear what the referee said. He's just straight back into it. He can sense a Tillman tiring a little bit here in round number 5. Oh, nice short right uppercut there from the Rhino.
work, guys. Work out of it. Lane. Stop leaning, Jen. Stop leaning. Stop leaning.
Kirby should, as the T-Rex leans on Kirby, should just do a little pivot. T-Rex will just go flying through and Kirby can attack off that.
Average fight length for Michael Kirby is 5 3/4 rounds. And we are just about at that point now. Oh! Bam!
Both of them.
Get him up, Clarence. Get him up.
Oh, Clarence. He's come to fight this time. Oh, a little low. Suggestion it was a little low from Michael Kirby on that occasion. Unintentional.
Every now and then, Tillman just comes back with some big shots.
Sit back. Come on. Sit back. Right back.
He just looks done and dusted, doesn't he?
That was a reasonably carefree punch. A lazy punch from Clarence, just illustrating his fatigue. And Kirby, the last couple of seconds, he wants them to belong to him. Round 5 done and dusted. Have they got 3 minutes more left in them?
The bell went. There was a massive deep breath from both boxers.
3 more minutes, finish the shit off strong, right? All I want, bro. 3 minutes, yeah, get some water in.
Watch the head, think close, mate, okay? Watch the head.
We'll have a look at what went on in round number 5. Moving into the last round as Tillman had some success with those massive bombs and it just spurred Kirby on. He come firing back. Here we'll go, we'll see it come back. Here comes Kirby. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the rhino.
You know what? If you're allowed to swear on air, I would have dropped a couple of absolute beauties over the course of this fight because that's probably the only way a genuine Aussie can describe a genuine heavyweight fight like this. Michael Kirby and Clarence Tillman for 6th time head centering, head into the middle of the war zone, and 3 two-punch combinations from the Iron Rhino to start the round.
There we see a little bit of distance, and there's those shots again. Now we'll see him head back in close again, and they'll just fire away. Oh, nice little head movement there from Kirby, and he comes back for left hook. I just don't feel safe when they're on top of us, Andy, here, these big units. Here we go, I'm in trouble here.
Your Tillman. Oh, he was rocked again with the left hook there of Michael Kirby.
Right back.
Good Kirby. Pushing forward, not allowing Tillman out.
Front out of it.
Knowing Kirby will probably look over and have a chat to us here.
Nice body shot from Michael Kirby. Short.
These boys will be sore tomorrow, that's for sure.
The back. Mike, come over here, boy. Boy, I'm giving the first warning to bury you. Watch those fires, okay? Watch your head.
Oh, there's nothing in that. There's no intention. They're fatigued, that's it.
Tony Moretta might have just been giving them a break halfway through the round there.
I think so. There's nothing in that at all. I think, you know, let them have a rest.
Tony's done the right thing here, the little bloke, hasn't he? Just let these two behemoths do their thing and sort out their issues by themselves.
I'd say it's smart, Andy. Why would you want to get in between these two?
No.
They'll eat this guy up. We've seen this from round 1 to round 6. The exact same pattern, but some rounds one lands better and the next round the other one does.
Yeah, very little has changed, hasn't it, in the flow of the fight?
I haven't even bothered trying to score this fight. I really, feel for the judges.
There's Sam Bullner, Malcolm Bullner, Anthony Hibbs, the 3 ringside judges to determine the outcome, because with 45 seconds to go, we are headed to the judges' scorecards. Don't forget, Up next, our semi-main event, Victor Chernos, Steve Jeremiah, and our main event, $10,000. Winner takes all at light heavyweight, the natural division of local Blake Caparello, stepping up from super middleweight to light heavyweight, the Sydney sider, Michael Bolling. That is still to come on Friday Night Fights.
Boys are still going. We got 13 seconds to go and they're still in the same spot.
Final couple of seconds. A betting man would have suggested this is not going the distance. I thought there would have been a knockout.
Me too. After round 2, I didn't think we'd see this part of the fight. Kirby should scrape home. Tough one to score. I'd hate to come up with the numbers.
As we said, the three people are Anthony Hibbs, Sam Bullner and Malcolm Bullner. They are the ones in charge of putting in. Now, every round is scored, if you're not familiar with boxing, every round is scored on what we term the 10 points must system. The winner of each individual round gets 10 points. Their opponent, 9 or less. So you can look at an entire fight and say, I think this guy won the fight, but breaking it down into individual 3-minute periods often proves one of boxing's downfalls or one of boxing's real great issues and great things. It's difficult depending on which side of the decision you're on.
Yeah, that's right. We have a look what went on in the final round. Pretty easy work for Brian Barnard and his team out the back to get some highlight packages from this fight, because the same thing went on from round 1 to round 6. It was just which punches you wanted to pick to put in the roll. Credit to both guys. They just launch off the attack. End of the fight. Thank God, they say. Look at the Rhino. He's got the face pose on. Looks like he wants another 6, the Rhino. Says he's ready for Whitehead. He can't wait for big Justin Whitehead.
Yeah, a heavyweight war.
The big Bendigo policeman
for the national title. Let's go centering to Howard. Time to make it official.
Yes, we will, Andy Raymond. Okay, how about a big round of applause for the two warriors? They never moved from more than about a centimetre around the ring. We have a unanimous decision. Our 3 judges all have the same score totals, 59-55. That's Samantha Bullner, Anthony Hibbs, and Malcolm Bullner. Your winner, blue corner, the White Rhino, Michael Kirby.
59-55 on all 3 judges' scorecards of Michael Kirby. He now has a date for the Australian heavyweight title with the current champion, Justin Whitehead. Still to come on